I don't want this to sound like my personal diary anymore because it's starting to trend that way. But I had another interesting thought about hiking. So like for this one, it's a 4,000 foot, 4 mile up, 4 mile down, like crazy thing. And how like with each mile or with each 1,000 feet, you can tell a bit of a difference, particularly when you're starting at elevation like you are in Tucson. But every step just becomes a little more harder as you're going up with each 1,000 or so feet. I'm back to where the Chaparral started here. And I just noticed that as I've been descending, aside from, being downhill and all, I'm just feeling more refreshed. And as I descend from the altitude, and the air just feels more fuller. So it's kind of a little boost to this hike. Because when I was at that top, I was tired. If I were to do this hike again, I would just stay in the canyon. The canyon is incredible. The canyon's absolutely gorgeous. And I would do the canyon hike with you. I think that would be fun. But Tucson's definitely enchanting. It's an enchanting place. I don't know if I could live here, but to visit for sure. It'd be cool if we did some sort of desert rat trip down to the Sonoran Desert at some point. It's very sleepy here. I've noticed that. And we think it's sleepy in Chelsea, but as I've been in Tucson, it just sort of has Chelsea kind of has to connect with Detroit, even though we're pretty far away from it. But Tucson, even though it's a city, I think it's at 750,000 people. It definitely feels like an island to itself. It's not really much around aside from Tucson. And it kind of has that Lansing vibe, I guess. You know how Lansing sort of felt like it was an island into itself. That's how you could compare it. Maybe it's a southwestern version of Lansing. A university town, a couple businesses, small airport, all that. It's great, but just not for us. Not long term. So, anywho, I'll get back to closing my diary and wonder what you think about that. So, yeah, I'm about an hour into the hike. I'm about halfway down. So already I'm making really good progress. I'll probably get down around 2 o'clock. I left at 8 this morning. But look at these views. Isn't that cool? It's really pretty here. I have a little checkpoint that I'll hike up to probably next weekend. It's been fun. Look at this. It's just stunning. Love these Frank Lloyd Wrights, how they look when they're blooming. And I discovered this one bumping into one. Imagine you're hiking and then bump into one and you think it's a rattlesnake. Ooh, here's some more. That'd be kind of crazy.